This is episode number 921 of the InnerFight Podcast. This week, I try and tackle the probably quite contentious question, is CrossFit different for men and women? Honestly, absolutely it is. And why is that? Because we're completely different in so many ways when it comes to physical performance. Some things that men find easy due to our biological makeup in the gym, ladies will find quite hard. A simple example of this is a wall ball. The wall ball target is different for ladies than it is for men because men are generally a little bit taller. There are so many biological differences that make CrossFit training a little bit different for men and women. That doesn't mean it's any better or worse or there's problems with equality or anything like that within CrossFit. Everyone is respected actually, and that's what makes it quite special. But the performance levels in certain areas, men are going to overperform or outperform women, and in other areas, women can and will outperform men simply due to our biological makeup. A second thing that is super important is nutrition-wise, we actually, based on, and we've heard this from some recent guests, a great show to listen to was with Rashi Chowdhury when she spoke about how women are so much different when it comes to their nutritional demands at different times of the month. So at different times of the month, ladies are going to have different levels of energy, whereas men are probably, or hopefully most of the time, going to have similar levels of energy. Obviously, there are other things that are going to happen, but the female cycle definitely dictates the nutritional demands and also the performance levels that are possible to the female at certain times of the month, where that's not something that men have to worry about too much. So yes, there is also a massive difference in that as well. When it comes to skills, actually, we see ladies develop a lot faster in most cases with the skills that we teach within a CrossFit environment. I think this is twofold really. Men generally think they know it all and they use a little bit of more raw power, whereas ladies are a lot happier to take things slowly, understand the technique we might be teaching. They don't really so much care about putting big numbers on the board or being able to do a big number of reps, which a lot of males straight out the blocks think they need to lift a lot when they don't really have to. So we generally see that a lot of the time, and this is not always, but we see females developing in some of the key skills a lot more than males, especially things that are related to like gymnastic movements, for example. I see ladies developing a lot faster in that. Sometimes the men can get through it because they might have a little bit more what I'd call brute strength, but things like gymnastics and also weightlifting, ladies I've seen over a number of years listen way better than men do, and therefore they progress a lot faster. We also, I mentioned it at the top of the show, tailor workouts slightly differently for men and for women. We understand that yes, women may be a bit slower in rowing a 500 meter, and that's nothing to do with anything but the data that we have and the speed that we've seen them. So ladies' workouts, if it's a 500 meter row for men, it might be a 400 meter row for ladies. Some days we scale it like that, and other days, to be honest, we keep it exactly the same, but in some other area of the workout, there'll be something that gives. So there are slight differences there in intensity and also in the volume that we'll put through. One thing that is the same throughout is the community and the support that CrossFit brings. There is absolutely no difference for males and for females. This is a place where it doesn't matter where you've trained, what you've been doing, where you come from, where you want to go to. The community will support you, so long as you support the community. And that's something that's really important as well. If you want someone to say hi and smile, say hi and smile first. But it's a super supportive area. So the answer to my question at the top of the show was, yes, there are differences for men and women, but that's okay because we are quite different in a number of ways. However, no one is discriminated against, and all workouts can be made to be challenging, fun for both men and for women. Thanks a lot for listening. I'll catch you next time.